Granny used to tell me all the time, sparks when faith and preparation combine. The road been right here all this time, but you gotta look with more than your eyes. And the small axe Jesse Ryle representing for I Just Star Mindset, rich forever.
Mindset, Rastafari, one more day above ground. As you know, life our ultimate position, not no greater than that, no matter what go on. Alright, honorable family, please push that like button. It's important that, you know, the item do that. Please share, leave a comment if you love the energy and the vibe. So, Bob Marley, One Love movie. So I'm finally go watch this well talked about, seeing trending movie. But quite interesting, I must say. Quite interesting. But I find something very disturbing, even though it's in, you know, the movie is interesting. But I find something very, very disturbing. Because there's no Bob Marley without a Peter Tosh and a Bunny Wheeler. See? There's no Bob Marley without a Peter Tosh and a Bunny Wheeler. Because according to the narrative and the history that is out there, it was always in the beginning the Wheelers. It wasn't Bob Marley. It's later it became Bob Marley and the Wheelers. But it was always the Wheelers. So that means it's Peter, Bob, and Bunny, and the rest of the band, which is the backing vocalist and, you know, guitarist, keyboard, bass, drummer, and so on. See? So you cannot have Bob Marley story without including Peter Tosh and Bunny Wheeler, because those two individuals are too intricate and important, very two imperative individual seen in a Bob Marley story. Bob Marley becoming the king of reggae. If it wasn't for them two brethren there, Bob wouldn't be a king of reggae, anything. But it's the relationship between them two brethren there who introduce Rastafari to Bob, and one who also helped Bob to learn, seeing, to play the guitar. Alright? So, you know, you can't not involve them two brethren there in a Bob Marley story, because as me I say, them two brethren there is paramount important. Zin? So the thing what I find really weird is like Peter and Bob. It's like them not really get no spot in the movie. Even though they're there as a character, seeing, but you couldn't really tell who them two brethren there is, you know, if them name no mention in a the thing. You don't know who you don't know who Peter Tosh is, and you don't know who Bunny Wailer is. Saying? And I don't know how other, because I hear a whole talk, saying, I hear a whole talk before me go watch the movie, and now when I watch the thing within its entirety, you know, me have to say, boy, them do Peter and Bunny Wailer a big injustice in that movie there, because you can't tell a story of Bob Marley and you don't involve at least a 10 or 5 minutes of Bunny Wailer and Peter Tosh relation and you know, while moving with Bob Marley at the time, because you know they were close, moving together, they toured together. Zin, now what really bring the separation between those three brethren is another thing. Zin, but the way that is depicted in the film, it does make it make black people, the narrative that these people paint of black African people is that black African people is lazy, see, and we cannot take care of our own personal affairs. That is the narrative that them put on black people, African people. See? And I'm wondering if it's because Peter and Bunny Wailer is two black man, two African man, unlike Bob Marley, which, you know, Bob is a mixed heritage, a mixed race individual. Then so they are you know, there's a distinction between the two, between the three brethren them. Then so me I wonder if it's because the brethren them are some black man, why them depict them two brethren they like that. Because that is not a good thing to say, oh, Bunny and Peter is because them lazy, why them is not a part of the band anymore. And when you check the work, the body of work that Peter Tosh and Bunny Wailer have left, there's no way you could say them two individuals that is too lazy brethren. There's no way you could put that to their name. Zane? Because you see them brethren that tour right around the world. And you see that they were respected and honored right around the world. Zane? But because of colorism, saying colorism, them use against Peter Tosh and Bob Marley and Bunny Wailer. Colorism, because them two brethren there is two black individual. See? And the narrative that is connected to the brethren them in the film is a negative narrative that is connected to the man them, because the man them are split up, and the way the thing is portrayed of these two individuals is like, yeah man, them man, they are some lazy man, and that's why them not there so right now because them never want to put in the work. For real? And it was Peter Tosh who teach Bob Marley or show Bob Marley how to play a guitar. And them man they never want to put in the work. Now make that make sense. Make that make sense. See? Let that make some sense, honorable family. You know? So it does look like even in a movie where Rastafari, a brethren who is a Rastafari, and you know Emperor Haile Selassie, his stance on discrimination and prejudice and racial and racism. And to see that a play out in the movie, that is disappointing and disrespectful to Peter and Bunny Wheeler legacy. See? Because Bunny Wheeler is the last one out of the Wheelers that have made that transition. See? So I think that them should have depict the virgin them. Them should have give the virgin them a little bit more highlight in a positive light than making the virgin them look like Seboy or them are some lazy rasta and all them did want for just smoke weed and you know what I mean? When the reality of the situation is why the virgin them split up is because card did a draw. People start to draw card upon the man them and say them owe them X amount of money and all of them thing there. And based upon the narrative where I hear as a youth or grew up, Zane, is that the man them want to travel and go tour in a time where the man them not have no interest in a touring. Them time they base on their Rastafari theologian background because them time that the virgin them are go by certain things that they read in the Bible. So when we hear man I say boy certain time of the year them not in and not traveling, especially when it's winter. Them now go travel upon the iron bird. And this is when me hear as a youth I grew up that Bunny Wheeler did say boy, right now him now go travel upon the iron bird. Zane for go play no music, for go play no reggae music in a nightclub. Zane where a beer demoralization a go on in the nightclub them say boy them no in a that. Zane and as some here said the disagreement forward because the man them never decide if you go play no kinky reggae in a nightclub. Zane and through that the man them say boy watch ya. You go your way and we go our way. We now fly upon the iron bird in a them winter season, yeah. See? Yeah. And that is how I heard the separation came between the two virgin them. But you have to remember that also. See? Bunny and Bob grew up as brother. So to paint a narrative and I try squeeze out them virgin there, that no look good. That no look like how the thing really go. Then and me just the way the thing look, it does look like say boy them play down Peter and Bunny Wheeler role and relationship that they had with Bob Marley. Because you can't have no Bob Marley without Peter Tosh and Bunny Wheeler. The success that Bob Marley have today, if it wasn't for Peter Tosh and Bunny Wheeler, you wouldn't have no king of reggae. Probably would be saying today Dennis Brown is the king of reggae. We wouldn't be saying Bob Marley is the king of reggae. If you didn't have a Peter Tosh and a Bunny Wheeler, probably we would be saying today is Dennis Brown is the king of reggae. Anyway, honorable family, reason with me in the comment section. Let me know your views and thoughts on what's been said here. Mindset Rastafari. From a born, I know myself. Ija done destined for greatness. No call me no dark or trust me boy, you know have to rate this. The 225th already established and I elevate this. The conquering lion is the highest and the greatest. So I couldn't give a fuck who want to underestimate this. Pardon my French, I'm just speaking it clearly so you can understand this. Too many crime, too many injustice. And the political arena full of puppet and too more cutlass. The whole of them are thief and just a bunch of hypocrite. Road boy around the turf and them not afraid for empty them clip. Bullet in a face and them not aim to no hip. And the reality of that is both box and casket. Crime rate hit the roof. What's the solution to curve it? Poverty on the rise just like a damn pandemic. I can go on and on, me not stop, me not quit. You shouldn't make me pull out the bounty hunter hit list. Because the whole of the name them are the thief in one them pan the pulpit. Lightning and thunder, not even Jesus Christ can stop this. Me day upon the scene and now bad energy get a lick. Goodwill, overstanding, tolerance, the king say for practice. Nothing but absolute African traditional culture. The mindset are uplift.
Smash that subscribe button. See you on the next video. I just start the mindset.